Hello everybody, it is I, Earthknite, and welcome to Nightingale. So I have played this game, the big huge update for recently came out that basically refreshed everybody, refreshed all the realms and all that stuff. So I thought this would be the best opportunity to start recording Nightingale. Uh, I have long time adored Myst and the Myst Realm games, Myst and Riven, the puzzle games, and this definitely scratches that little niche alongside the building and crafting and stuff of games like 7 Days to Die or Minecraft, which have been long-term games on my channel for the same reasons of I love adventure survivals. There's some very unique settings in this one as well that I absolutely love, and monsters and bosses and challenges and all that stuff. For the most part, I'm going to be going over the character creation and going through the general story. There may be some grinding that I'll do for longer videos or streams if you want to see it. Things like finding specific type of resources that are usually more difficult to find. It took me forever to find the original iron. Yeah, let's get started. So, initially, setting up the character is quite interesting overall. Because it's kind of hard to tell the difference in a lot of these. But, let's see. My normal face was actually removed in the update. What I would normally start off with. So we'll go with this one. Age, November, voice, sweet. So this is a neat little thing that's in here. One big thing is you select your parents, and then the grandparents here are used to help refine your features. So find some people you like, put them together, and usually you can get so you go to the inheritance, and so like more of my mother's features, etc. Definitely on this end. Here you actually start doing a little more details. Let's get color. There we go. Scars and tattoos still haven't been added yet. It's been quite some time. We're on 0.5.1, I believe, but still hasn't released any of those. Hair color, I'm going with the standard. I don't know why your eyebrows and facial hair would be a different color than your main hair. That's crazy talk. And as you see, this era is based in the Victorian, the 1840s, the Victorian era type sci-fi fantasy mix, which there are a lot of books on that kind of thing, especially with the Fae living in plain sight type of deal. Yeah, that looks best. I refuse to use any of the facial hair just because it looks really funny with some of the graphic settings. I do have to fiddle with them since they recently changed everything. As you can see, it definitely has that vibe with all these different hairstyles. You have various different changes for your facial structure, your nose, and your jawline. Overall, I don't really mess with this stuff. I find the balance and go. Eyes, on the other hand, are pretty nifty to do. So you have your standard eye color, but then you can go into the details and completely change all of this. This only dictates the shape in general. So if you go, so the inner iris color is a light blue, the middle one is a bluish green, and then the final one is a dark green. Bluish green is not blend very well as I like it to. There we go. So you get more of an aquatic style eye. I actually like that one blending in better. And obviously you could switch right eye, left eye details, the veins, and all that. actually want 9. There we go. Mouth. Same stuff as you would normally do. Teeth is a pretty interesting one because you don't often actually see your teeth on this. It's what other people would see it. But you can go full quave, add some decay or metal teeth. Makeup presets, obviously I don't really use much of these. Some character types I do, like Dark Elves, but here it's not really. And then makeup presets haven't been released yet, but it'll have different combinations. So step 3, this is where a really important one comes in. This equipment list is not as important, but as you see, you only get 4 items here. You get 5 here. It's adding that overcoat over your shirts. This one actually gives you all 6 items. And yeah, there's a lot. So I usually just go with rugged apparel. There is a nothing start option as well if you really want to get into it. Now here's the 2 that actually matter. So each starting loadout gives you a different story. So for example, if we're a fighter as a tradesperson, you local taverns in your off hours, favored less reputable establishments, rowdy patrons, interrupting your most recent ball with calls of evacuation. So if I switch to crafter, tinker at heart, you put the skill to good use. So it actually changes your background story, how it goes. My usual go-to. So this is basically the hardcore start, the citizen. The magician, it actually gives you a recovery enchantment, which you could put on a weapon and basically you get healed. But only 5 tack wheat. Builder is really nice because you get the moderate hunger potions, which mitigates hunger, and the charm of the mule, which increases your carry weight and strength. So you can carry more resources a lot sooner. Adventure comes with some injury salves, but you can actually get those really quickly right at the beginning. It's one of the first crafting recipes you get for the fire. And Charm of the Wanderer just increases your stamina. The Crafter, it gives you some foods and the stamina. And then Fighter, the Charm of Fervor, which gives you more stamina after a kill, and healing potions. I didn't actually know about this stuff till about my 3rd character in, which was my 2nd solo character, that these actually change your stories. So you have your tradesperson, your hermit, your officer, your ne'er-do-well, your vagrant, which usually, like I said, this is the hardcore options. Ne'er-do-well, you basically add some shadiness. Officer, you're more military focused. Hermit, I haven't seen. Oh, and statesperson, academic. Those are the other 2. I haven't seen any impact that these actually have on the game quite yet. There's some dialogue options that seem to reflect it when you're going through a bunch of the dialogue with some of the more prominent characters. But I've gotten to the watchtower, but no further than that yet. I was working on it, and then, full reset. So I will be doing tradesperson as a builder just because I like how this goes through. We'll be doing a balanced champion nightmare. This is your realm power, and as it says here, it's the difficulty of each realm. The higher the realm power, the more challenging. When you go to make portals to go to different realms, you can actually use cards, and that increases the realm difficulty and such. And you can mix and match a bunch of the cards to do stuff. I'm looking forward to the new stuff. And then to finalize, this is going to be our character for this playthrough. I don't know what to call it. I'm calling it Earthknite.
Before time itself, the realms have existed. Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Fae Wilds. The Fae have long since aided man in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic. Tolerance was known until your grasp extended reach. greed in the face of power saw your world caught in ruin. And out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking refuge in Nightingale, only to be severed from assistance as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost. For Nightingale still stands, pushing forward towards progress and enlightenment, humanity's final beacon. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent Realmwalker. Wilt thou succumb to Fae lands beyond thy wit? Or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
Okay, so that character and his voice lines, we'll meet him in just a second. Absolutely wonderful voice acting in it. And it's always cryptic Fae knowledge. If you know anything about the Fae from D&D, a lot of it is heavily inspired into this, alongside, of course, the European mythologies. There's a couple other mythologies that are actually kind of tossed in there, and obviously they blurred it for their own game to help fit the narrative a little better, which we'll see in a little bit. Um, Absolutely gorgeous. There's some details in there that were relevant. Basically, the connection to Earth is gone. We found a way to go into the portal. We found a way into the realms through a portal. The humans got greedy, so the Pale started coming out. And as humanity was falling to ruins, the portal cut off. But Nightingale, a city in the realms somewhere, still stands. And we'll learn more about that later. So for now, we're going into an unknown realm. So this is completely new. The junk being here, this train used to sit over here. There wasn't a tree. This is all new. This is new too. I don't know what this is. It's like a landing point of some sort. This is a wisp.
Let my words steer your steps.
Oh, I love it. So that was a wisp. I hit interact on it. It drops some of this essence. Ooh. Nice little ambient creatures now. That's nice to know. A Hope Echo. November 3rd, 1889. I will butcher this, but Sembungan. Paris is lost. All communication with the city has ceased. The last missive received claimed a substance emerging from Paris. Transept portal. Since then, only silence. So the main portal was in Paris. Our work continues in the shadow of this news, the portal ever present while we study the artifacts brought back from the realms. However, uncertainty gnaws at us. We are vigilant for anything untowards. Sita left on an expedition through the portal, but days earlier. With luck, she will arrive safely in the warm embrace of Nightingale City. She should return soon, but by boat or by portal, I no longer know. I worry for her. Were we wrong to trust in the portals and the realms? For now, all we can do is wait. So, most of these Hope Echoes that you'll find scattered amongst the realms will actually have little notes from before. This is new. Normally you just start off with your tool. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, I don't start off with the builder used to start off with a hammer, not an axe. Oh. So if you push and hold E, anything on the ground that falls will automatically be collected, or you could collect individuals by looking at it. We got some injury salves and a slight healing potion. These are equipped. Ooh, actually, yeah, there we go. So here's our equipment in our inventory. Realm cards, the types of essence and how many. We also have this essence counter up here, which is going to be extremely helpful for me because I used to have to come in here and fiddle with it, or I'd have to look down here at crafting stuff. And now we just have this handy dandy little counter up here. Consumable list. Oh, there's a new consumable radio. That's nice. That's nice. Uh, that's creepy. So this looks about the same. It's a little darker. Oh, you are
How
new.
now, fleshling? Whither wander you lost in our Fae Wilds?
Okay, there were no bound here the first time. Background noises. The sounds of battle. So the noises sound the same. You can hear the scream. Woo! I knew it! I knew it! The first time I played this, I searched all over this place and went, ooh, this would be a nice place to hide a chest. But there was no chest, and I was so disappointed. I'm glad I thought of that now, because when I went to test to see if the game would actually run, I basically did this section to the first portal, and I didn't explore, because I was like, oh, it's just the same. But the bound, which are these creatures, these are known as the bound.
Human.
That's stupid. I don't get why he got that free hit. Anyways.
Quickly, before those bound fiends sniff out your despair.
There it is. So, those things are called the Bound. We'll learn a little bit more about them, but they're the hostile NPCs. So the injury salves are new, but all the potions that I'm getting were actually stuff that, like, yeah, you found, like, right off the bat. I'm wondering if the introductory realms are different. Oh! Okay, it's giving me a lot of healing things. I'm a little worried by how many healing things I'm actually receiving. I think I just consumed that on accident. I didn't mean to. Okay, yeah. So that just straight up consumes it. It doesn't select it. I wish it selected it. So injury salves are healing over. Ooh, there's a stamina potion. Injury salves are like time over heal over time. Sorry. Where it'll heal you so much health over so many seconds. The slight healing potions, on the other hand, are immediate health. I bet if I had a certain tool. Lists are usually easy to capture and easy to kill, so you gotta be careful with them.
Shadows abound,
Or
yet
pain.
like a fire's final embers, you refuse to be snuffed out. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm and rebuke death, unlike so many of your kin. Oh, under this mask, you wonder. I am Puck. Robin to some, Oberon's merry wanderer of the night, the last furtive fae to grace your kind. Now, take this blood-stained card that you might travel swiftly to the realm of abeyance. Give me your hands, that we may be friends, and I shall restore amends. Homosit inconul ome. Across the divide, greater gifts await. Partnerships with we Fae afford many wonders yet unseen. Hurry yonder, toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of Earth, might abscond this nightmare.
I'm so glad he did that one first. So what he just gave us is an abeyance card. And this big giant thingy is the new portal. There used to be a little machine on the side that you put your cards into, and it was all steampunky and stuff, but now... So here comes the really scary part that not many people actually knew.
Fly!
Those are bosses!
The fiends have caught you.
And they spawn in and come and attack you.
Your path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save yourself. Survive the realms. And rebuild all that has been lost.
It's terrified me because one day I just activated, I turned around to explore. Ooh. This is new. Oh, that's gorgeous. This is the top of a dungeon. Oh, the sounds sound bad. Anyways, before I get into that, yeah, before, not many people knew that those actually spawned right behind you and they come flooding in from the sides. Now they just spawn the big boss ones with the mega hammers right in front of you. This is definitely, oh, it's a minor card. Okay. What's currently played? Decreases stealth. The sky is arranged. Oh. Okay.
Count thyself among the fortunate few who manage to flee the foul pale. Nightingale still stands, but Earth teeters on the brink, and these wilds are far from hospitable. Sequestered so, and struck by woe, begs the question, wilt thou be a survivor? Find your bearings and acquaint yourself with this realm. Long has it been left in limbo, not unlike you. Though this dismal landscape bears few reminders of its esteemed past, it need not remain so. One final card I give to thee. Play it yonder, at the center of this ancient crossway, and lift the veil of darkness to usher in a new dawn.
Oh. Okay, yes. These are apparently... Oh, hello. Oh. These are crossway. Okay. So I think we have fast travels. This is a whole new map. This is definitely new. There's no traders on this map apparently. Okay, so originally when you finish, this episode's definitely going to go a little bit longer than I planned. Actually no, I will end it here because this is a good stopping point. So originally you had to go through 3 different realms to start off the basics and tutorial, but it seems to have just tossed you straight into the Abeyance realm and told you to play a card here. Next episode I will start by putting that card there. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you're looking forward to more of Nightingale content. I'm currently trying to get Space Marine 2 fixed so we can actually go and play it, but I'm having a similar issue where I have to go and try to put it on my SSD or figure out the defragging or whatever to fix it all, so woohoo. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and look forward to me screaming a lot like I do in 7 Days to Die, due to the fact that I get jump scared in this game just the same as I do in 7 Days to Die. Toodaloo!